I keep waiting for you to call. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need a miracle. Wasted again.
Yes, yeah. I don't understand. Never seen my nails on the camera.
Set. When we buzz, we'll hear it.
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do that. Oh, wait, yes, I do remember. How loud is it there? Because when Mr. Word had it play. Oh, what's your name?
Marissa. We don't have to look there.
Good evening, and welcome to our Bible Challenge Hour. So I'm your host, Faith Myers, and with me this evening we have two lovely guests. And at this moment, I'd like to ask them to introduce themselves.
Okay, I'll start. Hi, my name is Kenisha Crawford, and I am happy and thrilled, ready to have fun, to enjoy this trivia challenge and to see what I know and see what I need to go study more.
Thank you for being here.
I am Marissa Verde. I am here.
We're the same
We're here, so we'll just have fun with it. Have fun with it. There are so many times you always think you know everything, or you've studied, or you've heard a lot of Bible stories, and you think you know. So I'm excited to find out how much I actually do know from the things I need to brush up on.
Okay, that's great. And we're happy to have you, and welcome to our show. Welcome to Harmony Media Networks. We are happy to have all of you viewers as well. So thank you for joining in this special occasion. So for our first segment, we'll have a warm-up segment. So these questions are meant to be easier, so you guys can get into the flow and just see where you're at, and start having that fun that you are looking forward to. So for our first segment, we will have you guys doing some warm-up questions. We'll be sharing a code with you guys so you can enter into the game here on the iPads you have in front of you. And so the code is on the screen. You guys can start joining. The rules are quite easy. You just have to make sure you get the right answer and get the right answer first. These questions do require some speed so that you can get the higher points. So even if you both get the right answer, one of you may end up with more points than the other. So for the entire game, we'll be having 6 segments of questions. So the winner will be decided by who wins the most segments. So don't worry if you don't win the first one. You'll have quite a few more to catch up. So since you both are in the game, I guess we can now start. You guys ready?
Ready.
Okay.
As ready as we can.
Okay. So, what is the shortest book in the New Testament? What is the shortest book in the New Testament? Okay, so the answers will appear on screen. You guys can choose. So, A, Revelation. Okay, second. Oh, I guess that means you guys both answered already. Okay, so we have that one. Okay, so who built the ark? Who built the ark? I'll be reading each question twice before you guys can see the options. Okay. So our points are tallied. Who was the first king of Israel? Who was the first king of Israel? 3, 2, 1. For people that were a little nervous, you guys are answering quite fast. My heart. Congratulations, Miss Marissa. You got that right? Not that. Okay. All right.
And this is just warm up.
Okay. So now we will be moving on to our second segment. And this segment is based on the Old Testament. So all the questions will be coming from the Old Testament. It'll be similar to how you just played. So I'll say the question twice, and you'll get the options on the screen, and then whoever moves fastest gets the higher points. So whenever we have the code, you guys can start joining. And for viewers at home, you guys can join the conversation in our comment section. We're live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. So Harmony Media Net. We're also live on our radio and TV stations. So however you're joining, welcome, and we're happy to have you. And maybe you can be our next participant in our Future Bible Challenge Hours. Okay, so our contestants are just about ready to start playing. Okay, So, first question. Who was thrown into a lion's den for praying to God? Who was thrown into a lion's den for praying to God? Wait. Okay. So the answer was Daniel.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard. This one. Okay, so in which book do we find the Ten Commandments? Okay. So who interpreted Pharaoh's dreams in Egypt? Who interpreted Pharaoh's dreams in Egypt? So is it A?
Oh, I'm sorry. Should we wait for you to
Fine. You guys are totally fine.
You said speak so
It is important. So, the viewers are seeing the answers as they are corrected, so that's fine. What city's walls fell after the Israelites marched around them for 7 days? What city's walls fell after the Israelites marched around them for 7 days? Okay. So the answer was A, Jericho. So which Old Testament book has the story of David and Goliath? Which Old Testament book has the story of David and Goliath? Ooh. First time you guys took a little while. That's good. Congratulations again. We have a few more segments coming up. We're still have a chance to win. It's not that bad, right? It's just
head on the speed?
yeah, because both of you are getting the answers right, but just gets it first.
Yes.
Okay. But I guess having fun so far.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Because it's good to know what's, to challenge yourself and to see how much you know about the Bible. But it's also important to have fun while doing it. So, our third segment is about New Testament trivia. So we just did the old, and now we're moving into the new. So we're gonna have some questions based on topics from the New Testament. People from the New Testament. So a big character of the New Testament is Jesus. Maybe he's in here, maybe he's not.
The biggest character of the New Testament.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that one might be too easy. So don't get your hopes
True.
All right.
Okay. So our contestants are ready and ready to start the New Testament segment. So who was the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to be crucified? Who was the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to be crucified? So, the hardest part about this question for me when I first read it was I didn't realize Pilate was the emperor. Yes. So, who wrote the majority of the New Testament letters? Who wrote the majority of New Testament letters?
This is the one.
So we have our options coming right now. Ooh. Let's see who answered that one first. Okay, so next question.
How is that even possible?
Which book contains the Beatitudes? Which book contains the Beatitudes? For viewers at home, maybe you guys can go check this book out afterwards. Yes, so the book was Matthew. Okay, so tie is now broken. This means just 3 seconds behind. So, which apostle was a tax collector before following Jesus? Which apostle was a tax collector before following Jesus? So, we have options. Yeah. That was Matthew again. Okay. So, who was blinded on the road to Damascus? Who was blinded on the road to Damascus? Popular story. Always have. So was it E? Yes, it was.
I'm the runner-up. Yay!
You guys are both doing very well. Glad that you guys have been, keeping up with these Bible stories. So this one,
Oh, it went away.
yeah, because this segment is different.
Okay.
This is the one where we will have to buzz in and you have to say your answers. So you have to be ready for that one. Okay. So we'll be getting the code soon. But for this segment, the contestants will be given a part of a Bible verse. They're memory verses that we think you should know. And they're pretty common when you see them. I'm sure you'll figure it out. So we'll have the beginning and you'll need to complete it when you buzz in. So whoever buzzes in first will get the first opportunity to finish the Bible verse. If you get it wrong, then it moves to the other person. Okay? So whenever we get that, we can do that. When's the last time you guys? That's the recording on the screen.
I like the little music.
Love you more happen, and I feel like I just put up.
Yes,
Yes, you are. Right up there. You see the picture right there? Uh-huh. Thank you.
my fingers are sweating. The nerves.
You shouldn't. You
The
shouldn't.
nerves. I'm sweating all the way towards the nerves.
Really?
Yes.
Don't look it. So you're doing good. Hmm? So we buzzing by touching.
I guess it'll be
The buzzer will be activated.
Okay.
I finished reading the question.
Something there. Underneath your eyebrow.
Thank you. Okay, so we're ready for round one. So, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you, and that's so. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you blank. So, I think,
The answer is sure.
yeah, that was a problem. I think there's no answer, but
if it helps, I knew it.
And she buzzed in, did buzz in first. It told me someone else buzzed in before me. So
okay, good. Okay. So, okay, we figured it out. What I was gonna ask you guys is, when's the last time you guys started to, challenge yourself to memorize a Bible verse?
For me, it's been something I wanted to do for a while now, but also growing up, that was like it.
Yeah.
Summer school, you have to memorize your verse. Memory verses are very important. I feel like that's a lot of where I got my knowledge, because they tell us a lot of Bible stories. And of course, when you get older, you read it for yourselves, you study, you do Bible studies and stuff like that. So, forever memory verses.
Okay. Ready for round two?
Yes.
Okay, let us start. So when we're ready, they're not ready. So I can do things through. I can do all things through. Get ready to pause. So for you at home, you guys can be challenging your family.
Do I answer it now?
Yes.
The price is strength and soul.
Okay. That's the correct answer. It should be a lot easier point.
You sure my iPad is working now? Just kidding, just kidding. Mhm.
Oh, now that okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the answer was very crazy.
Like you said, those are verses like when we were kids, we had to know. So
Yep. That's what has me here, or otherwise
right.
I wouldn't know.
That's
Mhm.
Okay. So round 3. Our next Bible verse is, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not." The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not lack. It means the bars.
This iPad is working.
shall not want.
Yes, that was the correct answer. So that verse comes from Psalm chapter 23, verse 1. So if the viewers didn't know, you guys have the opportunity to go and memorize these for yourselves.
Yeah.
Never too old to learn about Jesus.
Right.
Okay. So that's 3. I think we have 2 more. So round 4. So in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word. So in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word. And your answer. So get ready to pause and then fill in your answer.
And the word was God.
Amen.
Okay, so that comes from John chapter 1, verse 1. And I think Miss Marissa is flash. She doesn't get it.
I don't know what's happening. But I promise you I know the answers.
So round 5.
Wrong time.
So the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and. But the fruits of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and.
Self-control.
That's right.
Wow, I got a little 15 points there. Thank you. You threw it, right? You threw it. Those are some of these are my favorites. So
That's good.
I remember this one because there was a song that they taught us as kids. So this is one I never forget. This is what I know. I did not throw this question. I promise you. Buzz this one faster than me. I absolutely know
yay,
this
it is working.
Yeah. So I think that was the last question for this segment. So since Miss Marissa was flash, she won this one as well. And now we'll move on to our 5th segment for today. You guys are so good at answering, or maybe a little faster than we thought. But that's good. It's good that you guys know these things so well. For this segment, the 5th segment, we will be having a picture round. So
Wow.
we will be showing a picture on screen. And you'll have the option to choose what they're showing, the closest thing. So
Do I have to reload?
I think we have to clear or still showing from last.
Or do I
it
reload?
just reload it, and you
Okay.
should go back to the code, to the screen where you should enter the code.
All right.
I didn't get a digital.
316906.
Oh, shucks. Here.
316906. Crowd mode.
All right.
Okay.
Put in my name.
So remember, the options are closest thing to what the picture is showing, or what character or story the picture is depicting. So it's either a character or a Bible story. Hope that helps. So, look at this very interesting picture here. What do you think it is?
Do we pause?
I don't think it's a buzzer. I'm not sure actually. I think they're just giving you the chance to see it.
Yeah, we will.
And yeah, it should have the options. Okay, so it's this Tower of Babel.
Oh, multiple choice question.
Multiple choice. So have you seen the Tower of Babel before?
No, actually.
I'm just kidding.
But
Right, yeah.
colorish.
Right? Colorish.
I think this one was by the process of elimination.
That's good. See? Those are tricks we learn in school as well. No. Right. And so we're tied again. That's good. So what's this one depicting? Okay. So for this one, you're supposed to pick main character. Because we don't care about that big guy. We're just glad he was defeated. Okay. So this one looks like they took a literal picture of whatever that is. Yeah. So, person that built that beautiful, beautiful structure, and Miss Kanisha is in the lead.
Yeah, Flash.
Yeah. Very interesting story here. Something about I used to listen to God from the beginning. Okay, so that was Jonah. Okay, so the next question, well, next picture. Yeah. This one is Moses when he was parting the Red Sea. No, Miss Kenisha caught up at one point. I'm quitting. We've got Miss Martha in the lead. Okay. Don't worry, we have one more round. One more round of questions. You guys?
It's adding upwards.
No. So it's who won more segments. Okay. So these questions are quick fire questions.
So what were we doing before?
Yeah. You guys have like 20 seconds to answer those, but you guys made those ones more quick.
Ow.
You guys made those ones more quick. So for these ones, you'll have to buzz in to answer. Answers are worth 5 points, and wrong answers deduct 5 points. So the questions are a mix of Old and New Testament questions, a range of difficulties. So some of them are easy, some of them are more challenging. So you have to act fast on those ones that you think are easy, so you can get them. I hope you are also enjoying our theme music as we wait for contestants to join in. Okay. You guys ready?
As well.
That's right.
For our last segment. So round one.
Okay.
So who led the Israelites into the promised land? Who led the Israelites into the promised land? Yes, you're very focused, ready to buzz in.
That's you.
Answer. Moses.
Yes.
Moses.
Okay. So our team got that.
Joshua. I said Moses. No.
That means our team was supposed to tell me to ask the next person. But
I don't remember.
yeah, I think that's supposed to be correct.
Can you then get points?
Let's see what our team behind the scenes decides.
So I'm gonna negative.
Oh my.
We will see. We will see.
Oh my goodness. So this one's not about speed at all.
Okay, so we're ready for round two. Which New Testament book describes the early church? Which New Testament describes the early church?
Corinthians.
Okay.
I'll say
Let's see if that was right.
acts.
Uh, no. I think they're tallying at the back, so it's fine. So round 3. Who denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed? Who denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crowed? Peter. Okay. I'm sure that one is right. Okay. Yes, that one was Peter. I got points. Nice. So round 4. So what type of tree did Zacchaeus climb to see Jesus? What type of tree did Zacchaeus climb to see Jesus?
A sycamore fig tree.
Yes. Okay. So round 5. Which Old Testament was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind? Which Old Testament prophet was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind? Everybody first.
Elijah.
Yeah. So, not many people get to do that. If we're ready for round 6. Who is known as the weeping prophet? Who is known as the weeping prophet?
I don't want to be wrong. But it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Answer it quick.
Weeping prophet.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we can.
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
No. I think the answer is supposed to be Isaiah. Oh, it was Jeremiah.
You were wondering and you had her.
Best guess I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay, round 7. So in which book do we find the story of Samson and Delilah? In which book do we find the story of Samson and Delilah?
Judges.
Okay. Is that the correct answer? Okay. was. So, I think let's do that. Including this one. What Jesus turned water into at the wedding in Cana? What turned water into at the wedding in Cana?
Wine.
Okay. Is that we're winding down, so we're at round 9. Question 9. Which disciple doubted Jesus' resurrection until he saw him? Which disciple doubted Jesus' resurrection until he saw him? I know there was a song about this one too.
And that. Thomas.
Yes. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned this song.
Really? You think you give it away?
Yes, what's that one? Okay, so our last question before we tally up our scores. So, what is the last book of the Bible? What is the last book of the Bible? Revelation. Okay. Yeah. I wonder how well I'm doing what Homewood have been doing in this challenge. But yeah, the answer was Revelation. And so now we will have our final tally. But what do you guys think?
I knew it. And I'm the runner-up.
Miss Kanisha, you must be good at running.
Apparently. That's up though. That's running up.
Right up to heaven. You just trying to make it fun. So what do you guys think of the game? It wasn't too hard, or I think it was fair enough. But I wasn't in your chairs, so how do you think the game went?
I think for the first, it was okay. I think it's too easy though. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Maybe shouldn't.
No, I will agree. I feel like because I guess we expected it to be harder.
Yes.
So I think your nerves kind of rocked you a little bit with the need to answer the questions quickly.
Yes.
If the questions were probably a little more difficult than you would take the time to answer them and whatnot. But then when the questions became easy, you're almost overthinking it a little bit and then kind of get shaky a bit. But it was great. It was great. It was great.
And working tablets.
So make sure to check the service number there. If it was indeed something was totally wrong with iPad. But I think it was nice to have you guys. You guys are great contestants. I'm very happy that you guys knew the questions so well that you think it's too easy. But I hope that our viewers at home realize that this is something they can do with their family. And, let's challenge each other. If it's done, should be done. Okay. So, welcome back to our Bible Challenge Hour. We have a winner. It was quite a shock. We're very thankful and happy to announce that our winner was Miss Marissa Verding. And we would like to thank you on behalf of Harmon Media and congratulate you for winning our first Bible Challenge Hour.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
One question I had: when you were growing up at school, did anyone ever call you green? That's interesting. So, with that, I just want to thank both of you for participating and joining in on our show and taking up the challenge day to participate. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys look forward to our future Bible Challenge hours. And thank you to the viewers at home as well. We appreciate you taking out your time to join in with us and watch along, and hopefully play it along at home with your family and friends or whoever you're watching with. And yeah, thank you again. Do you guys have anything you would like to share before we close?
Thank you. Thank you for having us. This was fun. This was tons and tons of fun. Thank you so much to Harmony Media for having us.
Same. Appreciate it. It was fun. I certainly see areas that I could brush up on in my studies and enhance my studies as well. So I appreciate it and looking forward to many more.
Yeah.
Not in participation, but of you.
We appreciate that still. And so I encourage you guys to watch our other types of shows because we have teaching sessions. Well, not exactly teaching, but you can learn from our sessions on various topics. So, and if you would like to suggest any topics, that would also be fine. We work a lot based on suggestion, so that we can ensure that we're doing things that people would want to see and that they'll enjoy. So, if you guys or any of us have any topic ideas, feel free to reach out to us on any of our platforms. We have our Harmony Media Facebook page, YouTube, our radio station, our TV channel, and our Instagram that you guys can reach us, share anything, any comments, encouragement, anything like that. So we just thank you guys for participating and joining in with us. And we look forward to future shows with you guys. So see you next time.